Now, we begin.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Tryndamere. It's back with some more Illaoi gameplay. We're versus Tryndamere. You're about to see Tryndamere right now. I love the cheesiness of it all. I kind of expected him to be there, but still just as frustrating as ever. But he's running Ghost Ignite, or Ghost Slash. I didn't have to worry about the Ignite there, but still really, really frustrating. I'm just going to commit a couple bottle charges to heal through it, and I'll use my teleport pretty early. But be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. I really appreciate y'all. Thanks for all the support lately. I've heard a lot of people enjoy the York playthrough, and we'll be adding more champs as well. So I can help y'all with a variety of champions, right? Not just Illaoi. So I do have a depth of knowledge when it comes to MOBAs, and it's not just Illaoi specific. But this matchup is really it's really Tryndamere favored. It's definitely a Tryndamere matchup. But I'll walk y'all through how I win the matchup. And yeah, we're on the main account, which I had commentary afterwards. Because this is such a bad matchup, I decided to get my team ahead. So I go to teleport bot early. I don't have to commit flash because Illaoi does it for me. Just a couple auto W's. Great start. This gets Illaoi ahead. It shuts down Anivia, and it helps out our bot lane. And Echo, if you look at the map, Echo gets to keep topside farm. So we don't lose topside farm. Really, really good. I get to get an early boots. This matchup comes down to speed. There are some matchups that really do come down to movement, and I'd say Darius and Tryndamere are probably two of the biggest ones. So getting those early boots is really easy, really good. And because it's such a bad matchup, I'm not really playing to me, right? I'm more playing to mitigate Tryndamere's ability to snowball while getting my team ahead. And Echo does a good job of just kind of hanging out top to just annoy Tryndamere at the very least. Get a ghost out of him. Nice. And you see just more of this like play to the team mentality with this early rotation. Diego actually already got the scuttle. Not a big deal. I'm going to just kind of walk with Echo down just in case he's in this bush. He's not in the bush, so I'm going to go back top. And you'll see, like, it's 4 to 18 CS, right? We're down 14 CS right now. Which is a lot. That's a big deal at 4 minutes, right? That's almost all the minions. And we have a pushing top lane. But the wave's big enough, and I have tentacles, so I'm not too worried about, like, Tryndamere diving me or anything. So I'm going to use the fact that this wave is so large to push in and try to get a full crash. And thanks to it's really good that Viego died mid, because I would need to see where Viego is. See if I can land an E here. Oh, that is close. Now, I don't have the damage to kill it, especially with him taking out the tentacle. So I'll just back off. I'm going to go for another early reset. Because the wave's crashing all the way in, and I already lost some melee minions anyways, it's unlikely I really lose any more minions. Maybe I'll lose 1 or 2 melees on the next wave. But it's basically like a pseudo cheater recall that like MLS made famous. So, and we'll just run back. Look at our team. See how everyone's doing. Everyone's doing pretty well. It's 5-1. Big thanks to us for getting 2 of those kills. Even though I only have 1 assist, but I definitely helped kill Rakan. Like Rakan would not have committed in Dove Turret to die to Thresh if it weren't for me doing that. And as you can see, I lost no minions. Look, all 3 melees and all... Oh, I lost 1 ranged minion. Sorry. I don't know how that happened, but... And what I'm doing here is I'm keeping the ranged minions outside of turret range. Because I'm really far ahead, and if this lane starts pushing back, I will be in a really bad spot. So I want to keep this wave here as long as possible, and I'll give up a little bit of health to accomplish that goal. And Tryndamere... This is like really frustrating Tryndamere, right? Can I get an E? 2 tentacles and turret. That's what you need. Especially when we're this far behind. I mean, you look at him. He's level 6 already. Like, we're down a whole level. I'm trying to bait him a little bit. He dodges every tentacle. Crazy. He's diving. Hey, kite. Beautiful. So, those early boots. I'm just saying. That is proficiency on a champion, right? Understanding this matchup really does come down to movement. You cannot sit there and 1-for-1 auto attack trade with Tryndamere and expect to win. I mean, if you think about it, Tryndamere locks himself at basically 1 HP, and you can't not do any more damage to him. He's invincible. And his whole win con is to kill you. So if you're sitting there and trading auto for auto, but your autos do 0 damage, and his do like 100 to 150, that's a bad trade. Don't do that, okay? You need to kite. You need to use W's, you need to use E movement speed slow, you need to use your flash. Whatever you can do to kite, you need to kite. In this game, I'm actually going to show you a tech build that I think works really well into the Tryndamere matchup. Because again, the matchup is about movement. So I'm going to go a tech build, which is I am going to do something. I'll go ahead and let y'all, I'll foreshadow it. We get Trinity Force. Yep. The healing from Divine Thunder, while nice, isn't that practical. The movement speed from Trinity Force is very practical. And the attack speed increases your W leap speed, which is another kite mechanic. Now we're just poking, trading. That's the unlucky. So we have two portions of Trinity Force that increase your ability to kite significantly. In a matchup that's all about kiting, that's all you could really ask for, honestly. So, our team just doing a really good job in mid. So now it's just about me like pushing the wave constantly and just contesting every wave, every minion, whether with Qs or Es. That was a bad E though. I shouldn't throw E's early in the wave like that because as you can see, I have to run away because I lose all pressure. So I'm going to defend this tentacle. I do have another tentacle come up, so it's not a big deal. See if I can land an E for once. You see Echo and Anivia fighting at blue buff. I don't want Tryndamere to... Ooh, beautiful. The best spot in the game to land an E. Just destroys the spirit. Beautiful. Level 7, so we get 2 tentacle slams on the tentacle. On the spirit. I start leveling up E, maxing it, because I want the lower cooldown on it. I'm trying to make him feel weird by me being really close to him, making it like I can land an E. Yep. I'm gonna ult to kill the spirit. Cause him to ult as well. If I get lucky, I get a kill. One more? I get one more chance? Yep. But honestly, that's okay. I'll take it. I mean, he can't. He loses a wave now. He loses. I get a turret plate. I actually get to deny another wave. I get 2 turret plates, right? So it's definitely win. I essentially get a co-lead out of it. I get to push one more wave, and then I will reset for sure. I think. I don't think there's any reason to say one more. Grandmasters will be back soon. We do not. Yeah, we do not want to end up in a fight right now. Holy moly! All Tryndamere would have to do is ghost, and I'd be dead. My best out would be to actually just teleport away as soon as he gets near me, and hope he doesn't kill me in the 4-second cast time. Here I'm thinking about what mythic I want, and I'm like, Trinity Force makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna go the axe item to get the movement speed, and then I have another 400 gold to get a Kindle gem. Because it's a cannon wave, I shouldn't have to teleport. I should just be able to run back. Did my teleport for just anything. So yeah, what, 11 to 4? We only have 1 kill and 1 assist, but we definitely have impacted the team with that early teleport. Very selfish list. So Anivia getting kills is not good because we kind of shut her down. We do not want her to get... This game, by the way, I just do not want to be near Anivia ever. Like, ever in the game. I do not want to be near Anivia. Anivia just makes your champ useless on Illaoi. So if I can avoid her at all costs, I will. Beautiful trade here. I can't believe I didn't kill the spirit or kill Tryndamere there. That was absolutely nuts. Alright. Alright, stop trolling me. Thank you. I don't really know where he went, but I have flash ult, so I'm not too worried. We also saw Viego mid and Anivia's dead. Just didn't get the angle on that minion. When you miss E, you really do have to kite. Like, there's really no point in, like, letting Tryndamere initiate a fight when you miss E. I'm just kind of kiting a little bit, making sure he can't auto me. Really good E there. Auto Q, W. Ward, see what's up. Viego's bot side and Nivea's mid. Just beautiful E after E after E. This is nice because this Tryndamere is definitely better than the last Tryndamere Winverse that y'all saw, the last video I had. So I wanted to give y'all a better look at the Tryndamere matchup. And this Tryndamere is definitely better. But got pretty far behind after that first death. I mean, he can't all end me because he's so low. So that's where the poke damage really comes in handy, right? Because if I poke him down enough, even if I miss E, all it takes is for him to spin into me, and then I ult WQ, and he's ulted already, and then I just have to kite for the 4 or 5 seconds. I'm so close, but they're all at Rift, and I really don't want to be up fighting and like open myself up to a gank. So I heal up, even though I was close to Trinity Force. I think it's still better to back and teleport. So they're going to get Rift. I'm ready to rotate if needed. I'd rather not, or rather just stay top. I kind of think Viego might come top, but I'm not sure, so we're kind of waiting. We see Viego mid now. That missed cannon though. Get a free plate. Some people think that you should go Bramblevest in this matchup. You're better off going, if you want to go defensive item, you're better off going Tabbies and then Warden's Mail. And the reason is, if you ask Fog for the win, he gets much more annoyed by the Warden's Mail purchase. Because on Tryndamere, the healing isn't, like, you can always just wait to Q heal and until after you've, like, stopped auto-attacking and the Grievous Wounds falls off. And it doesn't really, like, Warden's Mail, the reduction in DPS will usually do more harm to Tryndamere than the reduction in healing, if they even do Q when the Grievous Wounds is on. But they really don't have to, they can always hold off. Beautiful. It's so satisfying to, like, get Spirit after Spirit Pull after Spirit Pull. Especially on squishy champions where you can kill it really quickly. So yeah, first turret. I'm not sure how much CS we're up, I'd have to like cover. See, but I mean, this has been an absolutely phenomenal laning phase. Tab one more time. Tab one more time. Actually, fun fact. And let me know if you have different keybinds for weird things. My keybind for tab, the scoreboard, is actually X, my X button. And my X button is very worn off because of it. And the reason is, look at bot lane. Such a beautiful, it's so beautiful. Watching a nice bot lane do well. The reason I moved the scoreboard away from tab is I made target champions only my tab key because it's a really big key that's on the same line as my other abilities. And scoreboard doesn't really need to be like what I would consider an action keybind. Action keybinds are ones that you want to be prioritized if you're in combat with someone in an intense fight. Scoreboard, like I can't imagine too many times where I'm going to be in an intense fight and I should like open the scoreboard. If you're looking for items and stuff like that, you should really do that before a fight ever breaks out. You shouldn't be doing that in the middle of a fight. So to me, scoreboard is kind of a downtime keybind or a button to press, not really in a combat key to press. So I'd rather put the combat oriented keybinds like closer to the action, so to speak. 119 CS to 150 CS. We're only up 30 CS, not as much as I thought. But with the 5 plates, first turret, and now we're going to be able to counter jungle, it all adds up, baby. More drought frames. It's just so weird. You see my MS doesn't move at all, but take Gromp. My team just got destroyed, and I'm not really sure what happened. But there wasn't much I could do about it, and I shouldn't expect my team to get stomped like that right now with how far ahead we are. I'm also going Death Stance second. The idea is that Anivia is their only AP threat. So, and I'm trying to avoid Anivia. So building to like play around Anivia doesn't really make sense. I want to just really just play around Tryndamere. Because me being split push against Tryndamere away from Anivia is probably the best choice of action for me. And I just want to hope that I get like Tryndamere Viego to come like 1v2 me, or maybe Tryndamere plus support or something like that. I do have Flash R though, and I don't think pushing for the tier 2 top is going to do too much. So I'm kind of rotating mid just to help out in case the enemy team does combat the dragon. You're going to see right here why I don't want to be near Anivia. Holy moly. That hurt. That was just 1 E. Yeah, working towards the Death Stance. We don't have quite enough for pickaxe, so we'll just go top. So far, the game has been kind of boring, as far as like we haven't had a crazy amount of kills. But very, very clean. And I'll take clean all day. Because being clean and consistent is the most vital thing about climbing in League of Legends. Alright, so we'll just run it down top. Tryndamere has Gore Drinker, but it's not going to heal that much on just me if we're 1v1ing. So I'm not worried. Like, I'm not even worried about that healing again. So I still don't think it's worth getting anti-healing. Yeah, so I go for a teleport. I'm sick of splitting and doing nothing. You have to admit, that E looked pretty sick, even though it was a complete accident. But it looked completely cool. Another beautiful thing is that Trinity Force works really well against the enemy team, and that the enemy team has a very like disjointed kind of team fight, where like they're moving in and out, like there's a lot of mobility. It's unlikely they're regrouped. So Trinity Force is allowing me a lot of damage output on specific targets, especially ones who don't build much armor, which most of them aren't on the enemy team. You saw the Rakan absolutely melt to my W, same with Viego. Echo hyping me up, I appreciated it. This Echo was a former Illaoi main who watched me back in the day, apparently. And then they got to D4, and they realized how absolutely terrible Illaoi was, and they switched to jungle. And now they're in Masters plus MMR. Actually, this is a Grandmasters game, essentially. So, yeah. Kind of goofy little connection there. We were talking about it in the opening of the game. Echo had mentioned it. I just want to note how a 6-kill Yone lost single-handedly to a 0-kill Tryndamere. Very interesting to me. Oh, it's actually a big deal that we helped get the kill there. And you see the game's getting a little bit more exciting now that we're getting involved in the fights. And if you're top, Jinx mid, we're going to push out bot. My team wanted to do Baron, but I don't know. Versus the Anivia, that seems like a really good way to throw. Like, it's like doing it versus like Gangplank or something. Like, I mean, if they're really far behind, sure, but I'd rather not risk it. It can get really awkward and still look you really fast. Viego's super mad. Super mad. Not a good E. I'm going to try to be really obnoxious and take these Krugs right in front of Viego in hopes that it'll bait Viego over for a fight. This hurts. Try to sustain through the pain. Beautiful Death Stance healing now kicks in. Nice. Absolute so much damage. Thrish thinks Illaoi is cool. It's very nice of you. I'm not really sure what Thrish is doing here. I just wanted to split bot and let my team do Baron. Because by the time I get to Baron, Baron's probably going to be dead. And they should be able to do it anyways. And then I can take bot and get a 600 gold, which is really nice. You take turrets very quickly, Trinity Force, very quickly. I mean, 3,100 gold, oh my goodness. 6-0, absolute clean. Now we have our 3-core item build, the Mythic plus Xeric Sage plus Death Stance. A little bit out of order and a little bit different with the Mythic item, but still the general idea of the same core build. We will make another infographic. I haven't made one of those in a while. That'd be a cool thing. If I make any infographics for any champions, I'll throw them up on the YouTube community section so you all will see it. Maybe I'll see what the optimal YouTube community. As you can tell, I'm trying to get more involved with YouTube. I definitely think YouTube it's something I enjoy a lot, and I definitely think it's like the way to focus on as far as like what I'm doing. Okay, they're just gonna run mid. Echo has Rift Herald, I believe. Yeah, they're trying to throw the game a little bit. Thank goodness for Thresh to stop Anivia from destroying everyone. Yeah, there's the Rift. I'm getting the minion wave to catch it up, to bring it up quicker. Beautiful. See if we can hit any more E's. Nice. Every E is just an absolute massive amount of like potential and pressure, really. Oof. I'm gonna look for a flank here with the Flash R. Beautiful. What is that Tryndamere doing? Hey, GG. This is an absolute beautiful, clean game for Tryndamere. Not fancy, not crazy, just good disciplined gameplay. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.